I can take the audio here and trim it out to the left and fill underneath that balloon clip. See? So I'm using the audio from the Azteca clip underneath balloons. I can do the same thing on this end. The trick is unlinking it, select it, and then drag. See? So now I have continuous audio, but I'm actually getting the audio from voiceover from another clip. Now if I want to zoom in or out, I can just touch the edges here of this little bottom scroll bar. So notice scrolling back and forth works like normal, but touching the edges lets me zoom in or zoom out. Okay? And it's based on the timeline cursor position. So if I move this cursor to a different spot and then zoom in or zoom out, notice it's still based on that center position on that cursor. Okay? So if I want to focus on the beginning, I just move to the beginning and then zoom in. Okay? And then to zoom back out, I just touch the edge there and pull it back out to the right.
I get it.
Okay? So as I'm playing this back, you can see the audio is actually going to show up over here. So I can see in my audio levels, and I can see my video output. And this is basically playing back the output of the timeline, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever I see in here is what's going to be going out to my deck, or if I render the clip, it's what will be in the final render as well. Okay? So the left side is always the preview editor, and then the right side is the output. Okay? So it works just like having a preview and program monitor on a switcher. Similar concept.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's say I wanted to do an overlay effect of some kind of video, maybe a picture-in-picture. Okay? So if I take this clip right here and just drop it directly on the timeline, but put it on video track 2, notice that it's actually covering up whatever was on video track 1. See? So if I come down here and scrub through, you can see there's track 1 playing back. As soon as I reach this point here, it covers it up with this other clip. So the footage is still there, it's just it's unused right now. But it's still available as a background image because it's on track 1. Anything on track 1 is in the background, anything on track 2 and up is in the foreground on an overlay track. Okay? So if I select this clip and I go into edit its properties, right here where it says effect controls, I can actually go in to motion here, and then I can just drag these corners. Let's see, let's grab it and move it. And I want to resize that corner there. And I can move this where I want it. I can even rotate it. So if we go to motion, let's go to rotation. You can change the angle there. And that's pretty much it. So you can move it around and scale it just by using the little blocks in the corners there. So now if I play this back, you can see it brings it in just as a little corner shot. Okay? Now what I'm going to do also is, right now you can see how it just kind of jumps in, and then at the end it very abruptly kind of jumps out. What I'm going to do is select this track right here and hit Control D. Oops, it's not doing it. There it is. Alright, it just wasn't on it. So Control D just put in a cross dissolve at the beginning. And if I come to the end, I can hit Control D again, and it puts it in at the end. So it put in a 1 second cross dissolve on both sides. So now if I play that back, it fades it in, and here at the end it will fade it back out.
By simply hitting